Hello everyone, this is Xander Turon, and I am back with Game 2 of the second Reddit Open Tournament. In this battle on the blue team with a French general deck, we have Cairo. And on the red team with a Finpol deck, general deck, we have TechBee. And let's just get this underway. I find that French National is not too bad. It's a bit, I'd say its weakness is that it just is lacking a bunch in the mid to high end for tanks. Like the Leclerc is not bad, but it doesn't have any like 100 plus point tanks. Again, France is very much about, the wheels, the motorized airborne aspect of whatever. Let's get to the game. AMX30B2, 10p, that's going to be Mistrals in there. AMX10p, that's a lot of 10ps. I think they're basically equivalent to the German Martyr 1, the base version. I think they're basically identical autocannon and armor profile. And you also have the VAB T20, which is, it's a thing. It's not bad. It's basically the only wheeled autocannon, I think, or wheeled infantry fighting vehicle that Blue 4 gets. But for infantry, this is probably going to be, judging by the veterancy, it's either up-vetted shock infantry or down-vetted commandos or elite infantry. I'm guessing that this is going to be up-vetted Legion 90, or it could be Commando Marine. And here we have that's down-vetted ATGM, probably Milan F3s. It could be F2s. You never know. And like I said, you have Mistral AMX30B2. That's, the 40 pointer. It's not bad. It has good accuracy for the price, but no stabs. It's got Puma 330H. It's a pretty bog standard 20-point helicopter. Has command infantry in it. There's also a command AMX30. Only has one top armor, so it's going to be fairly vulnerable. If it had two, it'd be not bad. And it looks like that's going to Charlie with some Commando Para. Commando Para probably going to drop off over in the top part. As for these guys, got AMX30B2, got Commando Para presumably in the VAB T20. More Mistral, more Milan, and more, I'm guessing it's Legion 90, could be Commando Marine. No heavy armor whatsoever. So, and he's also splitting his forces kind of evenly between Echo and Bravo. Typically what you want to do is, I'd say Bravo's the more important one. Like, you can defend an Echo usually fairly easily. Unless, you get really pushed there, in which case you probably have the advantage in Bravo. Yeah, I find Bravo's the best sector to go for. That's just what I find. Because it also gives you potential access into your opponent's 2-pointer. Speaking of which, looks like TechBee is just doing a 1-command start. We have XA185 KT, that's going to be Yakari 90 in there. XA180, that's up-vetted Sissy or down-vetted Erorico. Got an XA185 KRKK, that's going to be the Spike. There we go. BTR50, that's going to be more Yakari. So just some infantry really going to Foxtrot to defend. There's a Sokol with the W3W, so that's the escort version. And it's not bad. Looks like these guys are also going to be going up top. We got Spike, some Yakari, and Sissy or Erorico. I'm guessing it's probably Erorico that's being downvoted. And that's probably just going to go and sit up top in Delta. Maybe he might get a bit cheeky and try pushing in Charlie. You never know. As for Bravo, got a lot of dudes. Yep, lots of Yakari in the KTs. Erorico, Spike, a couple of Spikes. Telerak 84. It's just a 120mm mortar. Nothing too fancy there. and a pair of T-72 M1 Wilkes, which are a solid 85-point tank. Guns not the greatest, but they have decent armor and firepower for their price range. And they also are not combined out the 4 HE power with 9 rounds a minute, and they are auto-loaded, so they have pretty decent firepower. And yeah, so it definitely looks like TechBee's going pretty hard in the Bravo, and by extension into Delta, really, so in the top half of the map. So he's going to have the advantage there, especially when you have all those fast-moving KTs. Actually, what is air defense like? This is one command start from TechBee. And yeah, his only air defense is really just the Sokol. The only air defense from Cairo is the Mistrals. There you go, I can find the word, which aren't bad. They're pretty good NADPAD. Probably one of the best ones, actually. But they do, they do lack vital, the all-important 2.8 helicopter range. Oh, got smoke coming out. That's important. Looks like the KTs, yep, unloading. Yep, so you got a Rorico. Oh, VABs are getting maybe a bit cheeky. Yep, so Legion 19 in the VABs. AMX-10P. Yeah, okay, so Legion have gone in there. We got Commando Para. Maybe not quite enough smoke from... Actually, well, the only smoke coming out is from TechBee, which is kind of helping. Yeah, that is a 2-second 1F3. Oh, they're just walking on the open. That's going to be a big loss if they go down. Oh, yep, got the KRKKs up there and some KTs going after the Puma. It's empty. Oh, Puma Pirate's actually going for Delta, but it's going to have a bad day against these, especially if there's a Roika unload. It's trying to engage with its own autocannon, but it's not going to go too well. These guys are going to push them. Oh, the Legion need to get out of that building, otherwise the Milans... Oh, the Milans are just out in the open. Over here, these guys, the Legion are pushing across the open. AMX-10Ps are going down to the spike, but the spikes are taking actually pretty heavy fire. Wilkes are going at it. Yep, okay, some Milans are in the building. Oh, but they're missing. Oh, and they get doubled. Oh, they weren't even in the building, I think. I don't know if they actually were. I think the Legion were just in it. Oh, Mistrals get one hit on the Hawk. And the Legion get bombed. Mistrals are still fine, though. Oh, never mind. They just got double tapped by the Wilkes. That 4 HE, if it catches infantry out in the open, is absolutely murderous. Cairo does currently have a point advantage with the +2 from his command tank and Charlie, but it's undefended, and yeah, Pirate's probably going to unload this Commando Pair at the top of Charlie here. Oh, looks like a Roika going to go around. Oh, MX-10P is trading fire with the Yakari, who are currently missing. Oh, and Mirage 3C, that's the Napalm one, I do believe. Yeah. And, does the... I don't know if the Yakari got the killing blow on the AMX-10P or if it died due to the Napalm. Commando Para just, obliterated it. MX-30B's reversing away, so it won't be able to return fire. Oh, sight on, and gone. Not looking too good for Cairo. His advance in the Bravo was just overwhelmed just due to the lack of firepower he brought with him, and yeah, he didn't bring a lot of guys there to begin with, and they just got overwhelmed by all the fire support. He wasted a Commando Para by just trying to YOLO into Delta, which didn't work. And then he probably had an advantage in Foxtrot that he maybe, in Echo and Foxtrot, he maybe could have taken advantage of, but he just kind of walked them out into the open. They just got massacred. Oh, and yeah, there is Commando Marine in the VAB-T20s as well. And they're just 35 points for an LRAC F1. Really, you're just paying for the, extra 5 men. Oh, VBL Mistral and an LO at 3 coming out. Lots of recon. No Gazelle cannon, though. That's... You want the Gazelle cannon. That thing's great. Oh, Commander Reina walking on the open. And yeah. Oh, MX-30B2 is engaging with its autocannon because that has stabilizers while its main gun doesn't. And the Commando Marines are just getting chewed up. And yep, Hawk's coming for him. Oh, Hawk Mistrals get one hit. Oh, VAB's down, and Commando Para's down. And the AMX-30 is stunned due to the splash. Yakari pretty low. Oh, what exploded here? The Aloe, oh, probably got shot down by the Oroiko. Cairo's still taking in that +2, but there is an Mi-17 with command infantry going for Delta, and yeah, he's going to unload into the buildings here. Definitely a clever spot, because most people expect it to be your CV to be in the trees here. Oh, Hawk's coming out again. Oh, probably going for the B2, which just gets massacred by the autocannons at close range because... Oh, and the Milans are just walking across the open. Oh, Hawk... Ooh, critical hit from the Mistrals. And it goes... And yeah, Mistrals get messed up by that, and the Milan goes down. And these KTs are just going straight to Alpha. Yeah, these things are their thing. Honestly, the big problem, the big thing that makes the KT so overpowered is it's basically the best 15-pointer in the game, and part of that's to do with the fact that the Bushmaster 2, for whatever reason, has higher rate of fire than the Bushmaster 1. You know, like the 25mm M242. You know, like what the LAV 25 has. And for whatever reason, this has higher rate of fire, even though real life they had the exact same rate of fire. So it's just odd. Oh, yeah, Rico sneaking around. Oh, Roland 3 is coming out for air defense. And a VAB VDAA. That's so there. It's just a basic, you know, non-radar, low caliber air defense. Oh, and those KTs are inching their way into Alpha. Yeah, I can see the Roland and the VDAA. Oh, Roland's taking fire. Reversing out. Okay. The supply truck's coming out. I'm not sure what he's wants to resupply. Oh, KRKK and two KTs going into Charlie. Yeah, like Cairo's line has just been completely broken. He's focusing into Echo, but he's not getting any recon into Charlie to support his CV there. Well, AMX-40 is engaging the KTs. Oh, but it's about to have spike problems. Oh, and if it hit that shot, that would have been great, but it's now going to take a hit. Oh, it actually doesn't. Oh. Nope. They got into the building, so now it loses. Oh, and it moves sight onto him as well. It only did 2 damage. That's weird. There we go. Oh, MX-30 is about to be in trouble. Its gun's turned off, and now it's just going to get wiped out at close range due to the KTs. Yep. And it's gone. Oh, Roman 3 once again getting engaged by those KTs. But they lose line of sight of each other. AMX-10P Milan, that's... it's not horrible. It's basically just an AMX-10P with a Milan F1. Which would normally be a 5-point tax onto a transport, which would make it 20, but since this isn't a transport, it also... yeah, it's kind of an odd statement. Basically, infantry transports get a price bonus. If they're in a vehicle or helicopter tab, they would cost more than they would in the infantry tab, but since they're transports and you also have to pay for the infantry they carry, they get a discount, so they're not horribly overpriced or horribly expensive to call out. VAB is engaging the KTs. I think they have poor optics. Yeah. Oh, one of them goes down, but they take out another VAB. And it's like, oh, they're on the move, so yeah, they're missing. Oh, and then that guy gets really messed up. The KTs do well at range, but once against other autocannons, once they close the distance, they tend to lose out a bit. Oh, Ricos took a shot at something with the Apilas. Oh, they got the Roland probably. No, it was a VAB. And they captured the VLR Ace. Nice. Commando Marines are pushing in, and the Legion, but there's a lot of fire sport arrayed against them. And yep, Hawks Oh. One hit. Once again, just to keep getting that one hit. Oh, Commander Marine got messed up, so did the Legion. Yeah, these guys via just a massive XA-180s just closing in on the Commander Para. It's a unit just calling out command infantry, but it's just they're going to be horribly exposed, and TechBee's even bringing out command infantry. And since the CV had shortly to go down, TechBee does have a +2 he's had for a bit. Scores are currently 124 to 68. And he has Legion 90 and Commando Marine for base defense. That's a bit expensive. Did turn the weapons off on his command infantry. That's good. Oh, here come the Hawks again. Mistrals are out of ammunition. And they actually survive, but the Commando Marines are really messed up. The other Hawk's out. And is that going for the Legion, I take it? No, misses. Yukari just walking out in the open unopposed. The VAB is too deep in the forest to do anything about him. Just another wave of Yukari 90 and XA-180s coming out. Those KTs are brutal. Oh, Commander Para relocating. We'll probably chew up those BTR 50s not pretty quickly. Oh, but their primary and their machine guns turned off. That means they can't engage infantry. Oh, now they're turned on. Oh, Legion pop one vehicle, but now there's just a nice wall of steel coming down on top of them, and now they actually get the other one too. Now it's just a KRKK, and they get that as well. It's impressive. Well, I guess one's worried, the other one's calm, so they actually will be fine. But the Hawk's going to... Yeah. Commander Marine are down. Legion are messed up. Mistral is useless in a fight like this. Oh, and the CV's coming out for Bravo. So Cairo did get his command infantry into Charlie, so scores are now 0-0 for the advantage, but overall acquired points are 124 to 120. So yeah, once the Copa gets into... Oh, there's two coming out, one for Foxtrot, one for Bravo, so that's going to give TechBee that +2 back. Oh, and then the command infantry is walking into Charlie. That's going to basically going to give TechBee +4 once all those are in position. Hawk's probably going for the commandos. Oh, just barely. And a CV coming out for Echo. That's, yeah, that's impressive. Infantry just walking right on in. Finland is not OP. Hey, TechBee said it. Finland's not OP. Everything's fine. Finpol, on the other hand, maybe. Oh, Puma's gonna get wrecked. It is a pirate, though. And, oh, I think there's even a critical hit, unless it got shot earlier. Not too sure. So there's the +3. 130. 135 to 124. These guys are just sitting there. Mirage 3C and a Mirage SF. Oh, he's probably going for the Roiko. Oh, misses, but the Oroka are now out in the open. They pop the 10P, or one of them. The other one's putting the hurt on him. Oh. Did they make it? Looks like they're just barely going to make it, and then the VLRA is going to resupply them. Oh, that's good. Hat TechBee's at +4. Oh. VLRA spotted. Oh, who's going to eat a Milan? Nope. These are... No, they are outfitted, so the Milans are going to be a little bit more accurate. VBL's relocating. yeah, those guys are just chilling. Yep, TechBee's now at +5. It's 199 to 124. You can also just fast move these KTs down to alpha and win. Oh, it looks like he's looking for the CV and Charlie. He's probably just gonna, yeah, move across a nice little wall until he runs into the guys here. Commander Para might get 2, maybe 3 if they're lucky, but they're gonna go down to just an absolute wall of steel. And Hawks, no, MiG-29s. Pair of them, because these things are so well balanced. Odoriko are back and fighting ready, practically. Yeah. Oh, Tiger had and a Hap. That's gonna do so much. Oh, there goes the Had. Hap is not sure what the Hap's gonna do. Alouette's probably gonna go down. Oh, Tiger Hap takes a hit. Whatever that was, probably VAB. Nope, 10p. Oh, M1 Wilks from the very beginning are moving in. Oh. Kari take care of the 10p. Hap is damaged. Oh, Alouette took a hit. Yep. Not sure where these guys are going. Looks like he relocated the Legion Commando Marine that were in the town there. And another Tiger had. Meanwhile, this Oroiko just has all the supplies it could ever need from these 2 VLRAs. Oh, Command Marine are on the deck. They should win a straight up fight with the Oroiko. Oh, but they get panicked due to the VAB exploding right next to them. Tiger Had's taking it to these XAs, but there's a Roiko moving up on him. And a bunch of Hawks coming out as well. Yeah, those have R60s, don't they? Yeah, it's probably going to go for the Tigers. Commander Marine, they're going to walk right into that Mi-17. Or get hawked. Oh, looks like the Tiger Hap went down. Had has expended all of its ammunition. Well, except for the autocannon. Oh, Commando Marine action. Oh. No, they're stunned. Both parties are panicked. Yeah, Mi-17's gonna take it to him though. Unless it does that thing where it just can't bring its rockets to bear, but even then, the 50 caliber going at him is gonna be pretty brutal. Oh, okay, Marines are switching fire to that. Targeting system fail. Mirage SF, 2 of them. Not sure what he's going to try and achieve with them. They're just kind of flying around. Yeah, TechBee's that's at 454 conquest points. Oh, Hawks. Get one down to 1 HP. The other one, yeah, that's his, is he trying to bomb the CV in Gulf? It's a little too late, buddy. Oh, and here come the MiG-29s. Wiped out. And they don't even bomb in the right spot either. Oh, XA-180's going after the Commander Marines. Mirage 3C's also out. And that's game. Alright, so TechBee was victorious with 504 conquest points to Cairo's 124. Cairo had 420 kills. TechBee came in at 2,335. Yeah, as much as I want to make a joke about this being Finpol OP, you know, Baltic Front needs nerfs. I'm saying it doesn't, but this is really a case of Cairo just did not. He hadn't. You know, French national. It's not the worst national deck ever, but it doesn't. It just doesn't compare to Baltic. And it looks like Cairo's maybe not quite familiar with how you should be playing it, especially against Baltic. I'll give you a hint. The key is AMX-10 or AMX-10 RC. the recon and the tank version. Those things absolutely massacre the KTs, the XC180s. They just massacre them like nobody's business. That's why he didn't have any cannons out, so we didn't have any good cheap flank security. His opener was just wasn't concentrated at all, so he just didn't have quite enough forces to make an effective push in Foxtrot, and he just couldn't hold in Bravo because he was overwhelmed. And the fact that he did a 2 command start meant that was 130 points that weren't available for fighting units. That's the big thing. Then, and Baltic Front, KT spam, and Hawk spam. That's how you roll. And I guess Oroiko spam as well, but that's not the worst thing ever. They're annoying, but they're not like bad. They're not like horrible to deal with. They're just annoying. Aside from that, I do believe those would be the major points for this battle. In theory, French should be able to put the hurt on 2 Baltic pretty easily. I'd say Eurocorps is definitely better in that regard. But, yeah, Cairo just didn't use the right units to counter what TechBee was doing, which is, your bog standard fin pole. But Yakari 90 in KT's right click, you're done. Well, occasionally, getting your Hawks with T on a position. But I digress. I'm just calling here before I ramble on much longer. I'm Xander Turon, and this was Game 2 of the second Reddit Open Tournament. TechBee advances to the next round. And, you guys have a lovely day.